Don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everyday. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. GM. Man, dude. Holy cow, so fucking late today. Sorry? I think we're gonna have a fun one, though. Okay. What's up, Rocky? What's up, Murray? Good to see you guys. Beautiful fucking day for a beautiful weekend. I love that, man. Dude, actually, hang on. I got to peek. I think we got a hot day ahead of us. Hang on. I'm like all out of sorts this morning. Oh, okay. No, it's gonna be nice here today. 55-ish or so. Okay, I like it. Dude, Uncle Matt, great to see you, man. That's fucking perfect. Yeah. I like that a ton. Dude, I don't feel great this morning. Like, it's been a struggle. So, like, I feel pretty good right now. But I was like, shit, I'm definitely not going to skip the stream. But I'm like, maybe it's going to be a short one. I don't know. I got it together. I'm feeling pretty all right now. So. I think game on. Game fucking on. What is this? Yeah, what is that, Rocky? 4575. What is that? Should I look that up? Is that like a should I know what that date is? How? It's Satoshi's 50th birthday today. How? Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, okay. Dude, I didn't know this. There's so many layers to this, the fucking crypto onion. You know, like I've been in a minute. Dude, why do I feel off? Like something seems off. Or I fucking have like jaundice or something. And I can't, like everything looks yellow. I don't know. I don't even know. That's so cool, dude. Again, there's so much depth to crypto and like lore and you know what, like it's so cool. It's like I probably doesn't matter how long you've been in. If you haven't been in since like the inception, there's probably like deep fucking culture memes and stuff that you just never know. What's my OpenSea? What's my like my account name? Like my public wallet. It's too embarrassing. I can't show that off. Troina, good morning, man. That's so cool, though. Okay. Well, shit, that should have gone on the title. Is it too late to edit that? I mean, fuck it. Anybody can find my OpenSea, right? I can show that. And I'm going to keep the birthday thing up. I think that's super cool. I have a couple. I have a couple with, like, my you know, I'll show my main one that I started with. You can do OpenSea/Lipit, Lipit. It's not where I have like my V1 Punk and my. I'm trying to think what else is. Trying to think what else is in my other wallet. V1 Punk. My Project Eon. There's something else in that wallet that's good. Oh, my Good Vibes Club. They're in my other wallet. But this is the wallet I started on. And dude, I scroll this and right off the bat, I see like my favorite NFT ever. I want to PFP this one again, but I love my Good Vibes Club so much. But like, this is the first NFT I ever bought. This is the very first NFT. It's funny I say that, and then I gotta think if that's really true. But if I go look at my wallet history, it's this one. I'm just trying to remember if I bought something somewhere else, but like this is my baby. And I sold it years ago. It's not worth anything, but I went back, and I think a lot of you guys know the story already. I went back like 2 months ago, and I chucked $50 offers at a bunch of them in this collection. But this is the one. This is my first. And dude accepted it, $50. It's worth a penny, right? Nobody wants these, but for me, it meant a lot. And for me, it's why like I think a lot of these collections have such a great future ahead of them, because I think guys are going to do exactly what I did. Like, are you guys going to do that? Are there NFTs in your head, guys, that like 10 years down the road don't care the value? You would try to go back and own it. How about this? A cool cat. if Cool Cats fall to like 10 cents, right? Would you buy a Cool Cat, and would you go through all those OG like 21 collections and buy them if they're $10, even $100? Would you go buy a Cool Cat for that? What was it, Matt? Matt, what was that? Is it? Oh man, there were some collections on Polygon early on that like, what was that one that Pranksy was promoting to? Ether something. Not Avastars. Artvastars. Artvatars. Do you guys remember those? There was another one on Polygon that had interchangeable traits or something like that, and I remember they were a big deal for a minute. Dude, I want a hash mask. I'm telling you, what collections would you guys go back from 2020, 2021, 22, that if they were $10, $50, $100, this would be a good poll. You would go back and buy it. I'm gonna set up a poll. Crypto Islands. That sounds super familiar, man. This is a good poll. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, we're gonna be all over the place today. Dude, it's funny. Again, wasn't feeling good this morning. It's funny how much of that is in your head, man. Right? Like, as soon as I distract myself, I feel perfectly fine now. What's up, Mike Bennett? Good morning, man. Dude, Artvastars are amazing. They're I think in the future, you never know what comes back. Avastar is still like a dark horse play for me, right? I think Avastars could one day have like a cool, like a time in the spotlight again. Doodles, dude, yeah, okay. Confusion? I should rock my Steady Teddy? I don't think I can. I don't like to switch my PFP much, and because I switched to Taproot Wizard and then back to GVC, I think I'm just gonna leave it GVC for a while. GVC is more my vibe. Like, I'm not super degen, although I love it. I wish I were. And I love Steady Teddies. I think they're going to be fucking amazing and already are. But Good Vibes Club, like, fits my vibe perfect. Perfect. You know what I mean? Dude, I like that. RJM. That's your name here. RJM. I like that. I got to get a poll set up. Because I have a feeling all you guys would do that. Like, I have a feeling all you guys, if the right, the right price for, like, classic NFT collections came about, you would probably buy it. Like, why wouldn't you? Assuming this is, like, 5-10 years down the road, and we all made a good amount of money here. Okay. I don't even know how to word this poll. Would you buy OG... Let's just do OG ETH collections. Like, Doodles, Cool Cats. Let's do D-Gods even. All right, let's do this. Would you buy OG ETH collections like Doodles, Cool Cats, D-Gods if they were $100? What's another like Cool Cats level thing? Give me a couple of those in the chat. Hang on real quick, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Did I start the poll? Not yet. My kiddo's going into work. I think he's gonna get fired. He's fucking young man learning some life lessons. Okay, here's the story. He walked out. I don't think he cares if I share. So he works at Jewel, and they were filming TikToks there and like some kind of edgy shit. Some, you know what I mean? Like some probably not appropriate shit in the break room, and then like at the register and stuff, and then corporate found it. So I think I think a couple of his buddies, I think, get fired over it. He might get. He's never gotten in trouble, and he's a great kid, great worker, but he's either getting written up and suspended or he's getting fired. We'll find out. We'll find out. Gen Kongs. Gen Kong's saying, actually, that would fit there, too. If Gen Kongs, I don't think they'll ever go to, the $100 in, like, this scenario. But Gen Kongs would fit there, too. I don't think they'll ever go that low. There's just too many hardcore guys, We'll see. In a way, he needs to learn a lesson, though, because he thinks he's untouchable. So, like, I was talking to my wife. I'm like, he's going to get wrecked at some point with something. I'd rather it be, like, this gig than something that's way more important. First offense. But the videos are pretty, like, inappropriate. So, we'll see. But, yeah, first offense. But, yeah, he needs, like, a little reality check. He's doing cool shit, man. He got to go to the hospital. I don't mean to make this, like, personal family shit, but, he went to the hospital last week to shadow the like director of anesthesia. He got to shadow like procedures and stuff, like really cool. Like he's got a cool future ahead of him. So it's pretty cool. Okay, poll is up here, and the question is, 10 years down the road. I don't think the time frame matters, but down the road, NFT drops to, think of the classic, well, let's go here. Let's go to all-time Crypto Slam. Guy, I can't wait to talk crypto. Something special's happening. You know what I mean? Something really special's happening out there. Okay. Picture mutants. CryptoPunk, obviously. Azuki, a clone. Oh, how about CloneX? Great example. Picture if CloneX one day is $5 or $1 or $10. Let's very specifically on CloneX. Is there a dollar amount? And picture Moonbirds in here too. These are great examples. Cool Cats, Moonbirds, CloneX, World of Women, throw that in the mix. All of those. If they hit $1, would you buy it just to have it in your wallet and like just for old time's sake, right? That's the poll. So put that in the poll too, like just mentally. There you go. And that's why I think Musty, it's so spot on. Yeah, and so, like, again, these OG NFTs, man, they're a play at some point. It just speaks to the life that these things have, and this is a disconnect that people who are not in NFTs, they don't get quite yet. That these things, no matter what, you can't take away the history they have. Is it significant or not? Like, it does, who cares? It's significant enough to enough of us that there's always going to be buyers for some of these collections. Maybe that's at $1. Maybe it's at 50, maybe it's 100, maybe it's 500. It just depends. But all of them have buyers forever, I think, at this point. Like, I will always want to go back and collect all those NFTs and complete my, like, OG 2021 collection. World of Women's interesting. Like, they're still around, but irrelevant, sure. Who knows? Yeah. You never know when one of these has, like, a complete, like, rebrand and rebirth, and like Pudgy Penguins did. By the way, like last week was the 3-year anniversary of Luca Netz acquiring Pudgy Penguins. $1 million. Look what he turned that into. You never know when these things can turn around. But again, just speaking to the collectability here, I think just NFTs are so special, like they are, as these like permanent artifacts on chain. They are forever. And that's the thing that I think if normal people, like people outside of here, can like understand and unlock, it changes a lot for them. It's to understand there's enough people here that just love this stuff. Dude, yes. Dude, like that silly-ass Kevin NFT, exactly. And you know what? Remember the fucked up Game of Thrones NFTs on... Were they on Immutable? Right? They were hideous, but awesome. Same thing. There will always be buyers. Why is Axie? Because Axie's done more sales than anybody. Axie's legit done, and actually it's higher than this because they've had upgrades to their blockchain that has made it where we can't track all their sales yet. We're working on upgrading that, but they've legit done 4.2 billion in volume. They're the number one NFT collection ever. That's historic sales volume. 4.2 billion, and I bet you it's closer to like 5 bill. Maybe 4.5 bill. I don't know how much is not accounted for. They're the number one NFT collection in history. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Musty, hook us up, man. Also true, Musty. Also, I'm fully in JPEGs. It's not good. It's not good. Man, I love this guy. Love it. I still think, just random points, I still think this is a killer play. They're probably really cheap too. I think this is a killer play right now if you got some ETH. Like a freebie. If you believe that we're gonna get an art meta ever again, like I mean it ever, if we're ever gonna get an art meta, then you're looking at like you're looking at free money right here. Like right here in this, guys, this is a Larva Labs edition for 0.09. This is like criminally underpriced. A Larva Labs artwork, like in the vein of autoglyphs. Yeah, these are gonna be half an ETH one day. These would probably be 1 or 2 ETH when the art meta comes back. Like these are silly. If I had ETH, I'd be buying a bunch. All right. I'm not gonna stay in here. Well, let me peek. Let me see if anything else is calling to me in the wallet. I love scrolling, dude, and just seeing like going down memory lane. Dude, fucking Avastars, amazing. They'll have a moment too. Some good old AI art from Quasimondo, awesome. Angie Taylor, legend. Dude, the good old days, so cool. Kings of Leon, man. The good old days, so cool. This was the first NFT I ever made, and this is, I actually inscribed this on Bitcoin, inscription number 106K. Like, very low inscription number. This is like my timestamp. If I get somewhere and I know I'm going to be there forever, or you know what I mean, I want my timestamp in whatever the ecosystem, it's that piece. It's that right there. Made that in Grand Theft Auto 5. In their like logo creator tool, like 10 plus years ago, whatever. And that's it. Dude, so cool. This is so cool to go back and see. What's up, Mike? Good morning, man. Murakami Flowers to 3. Yeah, dude, all that. If they do, we probably buy it all. Why not? Dude, ENS never materialized, really, right? I saw the floor for the 4-digit ENS, like the numbers, like 9987, whatever the number, right? The 10K and below, that's what it was. The floor's like 0.05 or something, like worthless. Baby Kongs, wherever they're at, man, are one of the best deals out there still, period. All right, that's the last thing I'm going to look up over here, and then we move on. But Cyber Kongs, Baby Kongs are the best deal out there, period. I've said that so many times, and I stand by it. And literally because the whitelist they get. Because the whitelists. Like, Baby Kongs, and only because of Baby Kongs is how I got a Steady Teddy guaranteed whitelist. Guaranteed. Just played the raffle. Over the course of, like, whatever, Kongs get whitelist to everything. And there's only, 4K of these and 1,000 Genesis Kongs. So 5,000 between the two collections. And they get whitelist to everything. At least raffles. So it's like they pay for themselves. I mean it, guys. Baby Kongs pay for themselves, and it'll pay for itself like many, many, many times over. Like, Baby Kong's the best deal out there. Is that his name, Matt? Is there a Kong named Legendary Baby Kong? That's pretty cool. Is there something rare about him too? Like he is legendary? There's a couple babies that are still in incubators, I believe, too. Yeah. Like, this is an unrevealed Baby Kong. Like, fucking grail. It is. In the Kong's ecosystem, that's a grail. Here's a few more. Grails. Unrevealed babies. So fucking cool. That's so cool. I love it, dude. I love my Baby Kong is amazing. My Baby Kong is... Yeah, I'm biased. But I have the best looking baby Kong in the entire baby Kong collection. I do. Like, this right here is mine. It's the best looking baby in the collection. It is what it is. Best looking baby. Shout out to Lima, by the way. You guys know Lima? Absolute legend. He gave me this. This is one I bought 4 years ago, and during the bear market, times really tough. Like, I pay my bills by selling NFTs, right? And I had to sell them. It was a gut fucking punch, dude. Like, I sold them, didn't regret it, and then really regretted it. Speaks to what we were saying just before. Just you want to hold some of these things forever, just cause. And when Lima heard the story of it, which is like, it was my baby. I was trying to find. I got a little like doll my daughter made me of this baby. Where the fuck is it? Hang on, here it is. When I showed it on stream, so Lima bought it. I showed, I was on a stream talking about it, and it showed like my daughter made this years ago, and he was so nice and just sent it to me. He didn't make me buy it off him, nothing. I didn't have them. I couldn't have, but he sent it to me. Now that never leaves my wallet. That's my forever baby. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, it's the face is so perfect. The bow tie, the doctor fucking thingy. It's the color though, like the yellow. He just pops. It's such a good looking baby. 4175. All right, and then we get to some market stuff. Market is super interesting. I think we're in the midst of like maybe one of the most special times for Bitcoin ever. And I feel like we say it a lot. Oh, he's beautiful, man. He's beautiful. Look at that last sale price. Fucking wild. What's a DR? What's up, Jeremy? Good morning, man. What's a DR? By the way, GM over on Abstract. I see you guys. Player, good morning. Oh, a doctor. Doctor. Yeah, he is. Yep. Okay, but crypto right now, Matt, dude, I feel you there. They got pricey for a minute. Dude, remember Baby Kongs got to like 17 ETH? How wild is that? So Henry and I have a lot that we own together. Less these days, but we very much like attack this stuff together. And we had probably, I don't know, 15 babies between our wallets. And we definitely got a couple of them sold at like 15 to 17 ETH, which was awesome. I know, Jeremy, it's kind of clickbaity. You got to do what you got to do. But it is fucking interesting. Very, very, very special time here for crypto. And I think it was just saying, like, we say that a lot because we're in a special time for crypto. And so we hit these, like, milestone moments kind of regularly. But right now is a potentially, like, really, really special time for crypto. And so, Jeremy, it's less that we're ripping right now. It's more that Bitcoin didn't crash. Stock market absolutely nuked. Absolutely fucking nuked. And normally you're going to see risk assets like crypto dump right along with it. You maybe even more. And there's guys out there that do great TA that probably have like very exact numbers. And but my God, man. We're up in the past 7 days. Bitcoin's up in the past 7 days. How crazy is that? And look, everybody thought there would be a time where Bitcoin turns into that kind of thing. It becomes like, it actually becomes gold. Let me pull up gold prices. Gold. So we all know at some point in the future, Bitcoin becomes like, it's looked at and traded like gold. And it hasn't happened yet. But it feels like that's what we're starting to witness right now. It's maybe. Dude, Ripple guys are like hardcore. I've been tempted to like really dive into Ripple and start just talking about it more, making content around it. I don't look to get ahead of people. I think that's important to do. Like, Luca's so smart. Luca Nets, he's talking about Pengu in the same sentence as Ripple, right? He is, because he gets it. He gets how many people there are and the amount of money that's in the, like, Ripple economy. That's, if you want to grow shit, it's Ripple focused. Here's gold. I think that works. I think that it's gold futures. I think that works. But yeah, Bitcoin's outperforming gold at this point. Since thank you. Since Liberation Day. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't think anybody expected this. I don't believe anybody expected Bitcoin to be performing so well. But here it is. And so there's a lot of people, you see it on the timeline, asking, is this the moment for Bitcoin where it finally does become gold? It is an asset that you exit the riskier stuff and you get into Bitcoin for safety. It's all the things people talk about, that make it so special. It's like, in a way, market resistant, and we're watching that. We're watching that right now. Now, like, does it stay here? Does it really live up to that potential here over the next few weeks? And that's the important thing we have to kind of get through, very specifically through April 15th, through, like, right, tax day. If we can maintain this level for the next 10 days, look out. It's probably game on. It's probably game on. Plus, if Bitcoin holds at this level, the amount of confidence that gives, look, either your average, like, crypto trader or the TradFi kind of audience and institutions, the kind of confidence you get from seeing Bitcoin hold up like this and outperform basically everything. And I mean, you know what I mean? Like, Fartcoin's cooking. But so I'm not talking everything, but just seeing it hold up like this and become what people dreamed it would become, it's kind of maybe happening right in front of us. Really, really, really special moment here, guys. Really special moment. I'm more surprised that the rest of the market's holding up decently, too. ETH up in the past 24 hours as well. Down just 2% in the past week. Like, this is crazy to me. Same story with Ripple, up almost 4% in the past week. This is crazy to me. I wasn't expecting this. Everything's happening faster than I've been expecting, at least. Adoption, the way it's talked about in DC, the regulatory front, all of it. It's happening way faster than I thought it would. And then Bitcoin becoming gold, also happening way faster. I didn't think we'd see this. I thought we'd see Bitcoin nuked, like with the stock market. Maybe Bitcoin down in the 60s. Vinny, good morning, man. But dude, no, we're watching something really fucking amazing here. Yeah, I don't know. So we were hoping that if the market nukes, Bitcoin comes way down, but it doesn't live at those lower levels for long, right? Because we have so many more buyers here. We just do. So many more people into crypto, but that I think is proven to be true. It's just the level of support it has is what's so shocking to me. Really fucking amazing here. How's Solana looking? Yeah, down 4.4%. Past 24 hours looking pretty awesome here. I gotta go. I gotta make up a whole bunch more songs for the stream here. I was thinking about this. I'm like, just need more like tunes in the background, and I always hit copyright stuff. But if I just like make it with AI, all good. Matic is pretty well fucked. As much as I like it, nobody enjoys using Polygon. It's a big problem. Like Matic's, Look, I think the whole market pumps again at some point, right? All of it. Alt season happens again. Raoul Pal thinks alt season's coming here in a couple of weeks. I hope so. But I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot more safer options and maybe more automatic options than Matic. Which, by the way, Matic's now Paul now, right? It's a new token, so it's not Matic anymore. But no, Matic, it's not no chance, and it will go up. But it's not. Polygon needs something like super, super drastic to have that become like, again, what it was years back. It's not the same anymore. Crypto has no tariffs, and crypto front ran the crash. Yeah. There's some interesting takes out there. I saw some good takes, guys, saying there's no decoupling going on here. I don't agree, but there's some people putting out some charts showing there's no real decoupling happening here. Again, I'm not sure I agree, but still, like, what's coming this year, we may have a rough year ahead of us. Like, why wouldn't we? Whatever's happening out there isn't good. It's not good. Is it a means to an end? Is the end result good? That we'll see. But JP Morgan projecting a U.S. recession. I think they got a 60% chance of a recession this year. But Polygon, big missed opportunity, and that chain was just so difficult to use. And look, Polymarket may be like the best application on Polygon, and they don't even use Pol, right? They use USDC. That token's going to have some trouble. Yeah, dude. Hey, meme coins, some of them doing really well, but I only touch meme coins when it's everything up, and that's only usually a couple of weeks here. Yep, Allfly, yep, there you go. There's so many L2s, and they got the culture and the hype and whatever. If it comes to infrastructure mattering to get like different kinds of products on them, Polygon's ahead of a lot of guys for sure. But that doesn't matter, I don't think, right now. Right now it doesn't. OSF. He's buying. It's the right thing to do. It is. If you're stabled up, Musty I saw is waiting a bit still, and that makes sense. But if you're good, just like DCAing in at some lower levels, this is not a bad spot to be buying. And yes, it can come down quite a bit further, but not a bad spot. I think we're going to see Bitcoin over 100K in a matter of let's say 4 to 8 weeks, which is the bet I made with English, right? So I bet English that we'd be at 104.5 by the end of May. I think that's possible. I think we might see an all-time high earlier. Maybe not all-time high, but maybe close. And I think within a couple months we might see that. Otherwise, end of this year I think is. I was gonna say almost a guarantee. You can't. That's a tough bet, but I don't know. Yeah. Here. This is a good point. First off, like I say, every day now, nobody knows anything. It's just a lot of guessing and a lot of engagement farming here. Nobody knows anything. And the bigger point here is how fucking reactionary everybody is, especially the influencers. Again, they're engagement farming, but man, don't get caught up in what like the X crowd is saying. It's just so silly. It's so extreme. It's just goofball shit. Yeah, there you go. Jeremy, I think for what it's worth, even playing in a harder, meme coin market, I think it's great just to get XP, right? Just to level up your like understanding of even just how to trade on the platforms, but also, reading charts and understanding what metrics matter. So I like playing it now, but yeah, I mean, people are either there's a lot of new people to crypto or people just so reactionary. Matt Hogan, this is actually really fucking great. I didn't know this is CIO of Bitwise, and so we're talking about in this clip the strategic Bitcoin reserve, which. It's official. There is one here in the States, but everybody's waiting for when are we buying, right? When are we buying Bitcoin? And some people think that maybe we're not. Like, right, maybe the US is never going to buy. I don't think that's the case. Matt brings up, man, a really, really fucking interesting point here. We'll play the whole clip here. Sure, it's a minute. But the wording of the executive order matters a lot. And Matt points out something that honestly I didn't catch it. And it matters.
You made a post on LinkedIn saying that people were generally wrong about their impression of the United States Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Can you elaborate or embellish a little bit on that?
Yeah, well, what really tweaked me on that, well, I think there are two things. There are two angles that I was pointing that out. One is I think they're wrong that the US won't buy more Bitcoin. Yeah. I think if you look at the wording of the executive order, it said that the Secretary of Commerce and Treasury shall
Boom.
find ways to buy more Bitcoin on a budget. Not that they may or they might or they could. I pointed out that, you know, I used to be a speechwriter for federal government.
That's cool.
That's so
In
interesting.
past life. Yeah. And they care about word choice. They're not
Yes.
like, whatever. It's like every word is painful and fought over. And certainly words like shall. That's a very specific word. And I think people just read past that because
It's so cool. Okay. And I did too. I didn't pay enough attention to the words. So Matt said he used to write speeches for politicians and whatever. You know, he was a speechwriter. And the word shall acquire or purchase more Bitcoin, it really specific. Like he's saying, it's not may. It's not like you can, it's going to. The executive order says shall acquire more Bitcoin. That changes a little for me. I assumed it would happen anyways, just kind of a matter of time. But, you know, if you needed anything else to give you a little more confidence that that's going to happen, to me, it's that right there. It's a guy I really like his takes almost across the board. And it's a guy who's very knowledgeable about this stuff. Again, the chief investment officer at Bitwise. He had a take, you guys remember, about a month ago that I didn't agree with, and it was about meme coins, right? Said meme coins dead, not coming back, and could not disagree more. Like, no way. No, meme coins definitely coming back, and coming back bigger than ever, too. It's silly, right? It's silly shit, but it's absolutely coming back. So he's got that wrong. Other than that, man, he's got phenomenal takes. One of his takes is that 2026 is probably going to be a pretty spicy year, too. That all the stuff that's happening and being talked about in D.C., you know, nothing's been implemented yet, and it takes time, but when we get these policies in place, remember we had a milestone with the Stables Act this week. Those things take time, and we might see that really play out, like again, end of this year, but next year. And so Matt was saying, don't expect a bear market in 2026. Like a traditional cycle would put us in, you know, a bear market next year. And he's like, I wouldn't bet on that. I like his takes. Smart guy. So here's somebody pointing out that this decoupling, what we led with here, it's not real. Here, I'll throw this up too. Yeah, I mean, sorry, but something is happening here. This is not normal. So this dude, Bitcoin data, showing that Bitcoin bottoms usually before the stock market. 1, 2, 3. You know, out of the couple examples he threw up here, there's 6 examples. Half of them, Bitcoin bottoms first. I don't know. I think everybody can feel that something's different here. This isn't just Bitcoin, you know, playing out ahead of other markets. I think everybody can feel that it's behaving differently. So I don't know. It's worth at least seeing the counter argument, but I don't think he's on. I don't think he's got this one. Now with the Stables Act, we had some, yeah, I guess more news on the stablecoin front. There you go, dude. That's a great point, Musty. Abstract's going to be a monster too, by the way. I mean, you could, I hope people can feel that still. If the market were cooking right now, Abstract would be, I mean, it's doing well, but like cooking. Can't wait for that Abstract token too, by the way. But here you go. SEC declares fully reserved liquid dollar-backed crypto stablecoins are not securities. Awesome. More and more, you're going to see these comments about stablecoins, and then the regulations coming too. Stablecoin regulations coming, and that's the game changer here. So on Bitcoin, though, man, somebody's buying. I saw some comments on the timeline yesterday, like asking who's buying. There's somebody making some big old Bitcoin purchases yesterday, really keeping the market propped up. If that's one person or a couple people and something coordinated, great. The moment it stops, are we in trouble here? In fact, if we looked at maybe volume, there's some things we could look at. There's got to be data out there that lets us get a better feel for maybe number of buys, unique wallets selling versus, you know what I mean, versus the flip side of that. There's a way we could probably figure this out, but right here he's saying if you were a very rich man, top 10 in the world, with most of your net worth in crypto, what better use of your ad money than to nudge some green into the pre-bottom Bitcoin? And this is on the heels, again, of people saying there's somebody out there making big purchases, and maybe it's Michael Saylor, or maybe it's somebody like Elon Musk, or maybe it's the Trumps, or somebody's buying and keeping Bitcoin pretty well propped up. Does it last? They're going to make stablecoins collectibles for more state-sanctioned crimes. Dude, I mean, maybe. The stablecoin thing's wild, though. I mean, you can go on Magic Eden, and I think you can buy most NFTs with USDC. Right? And on OpenSea, same thing. Like, stablecoins is the path to mass adoption here. Yeah, you could buy with a credit card even, too. Yeah, Magic Eden's different because you can buy with all kinds of tokens, but USDC, yeah. OpenSea, same thing. We're going to see a lot of people come into this space via stables. Never having to swap to ETH or, whatever platform token. Not going to need it. Really cool shit coming. Really cool shit coming. Now we had Jerome Powell speaking yesterday. There's a live stream for it. I watched it. Interesting stuff. Powell saying, feels like we don't need to be in a hurry to cut rates. Even with Trump pressuring him to cut rates, but not happening yet. Dude, it's fucking fascinating out there. I'm learning so much about the just economy in general here. But something very coordinated is happening out there. Devaluing the dollar, right? The idea is this. Inflation, yes, going to happen. Things are going to get much more expensive. And then money printer. It's putting more actual number of dollars in your hands to try to offset the rising prices. And man, that's a tricky balance. That's a real tricky balance. Because when people have more money, then its prices go up because there's so much more money and it gets competitive. But if they can figure out the right way to do that, and I think that's exactly what they're trying to do, going to get really, really spicy. Higher prices, yes. More money in your bank account for you to go spend, yeah. That's why Bitcoin's so incredible, too. Doesn't lose value. There's only so much Bitcoin. And that's kind of what we're seeing playing out here. The people being spooked in the market right now still look at Bitcoin as this thing, it's a flight to safety, right to Bitcoin. It's crazy shit that's happening right now. Again, really, really special time here. Emmy was smart and hit it hard to take any kind of money you want. Yeah, yep. They just released an update on Magic Eden. You can swap any token. Any token for any token. You could do that in the mobile app. You could do it in their wallet, but you can do it right on the website now, too, I believe. Good morning, Drop King. Yeah. Whatever's happening right now, a big, big, big fucking deal. Man, it's again, I repeat a lot of stuff because I think it is super important. One of the things we've been talking about is follow, because nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows. And so, like I say, just watch what the guys are doing, the guys who do know. Some guys do know what's coming. Right? The Trumps do know what's coming for obvious reasons here, and they're all in on crypto. And the cool thing is, I know Eric Trump gets crypto. Yes, he's going to make a lot of money. Yes, he's insider trading and all kinds of shady shit, obviously, but he also really gets crypto. Forced to. This is an interesting article. I mean, again, obvious, but forced to come to crypto and wrap his head around it because, look, he and his family were debanked. They saw other people being debanked. They understood at that level that really unlocks Bitcoin for you where, it clicks. why it matters so much. You can't stop it. You can't stop people from using it. You can't stop people from transacting in it. You can't. And so he is in crypto the way he is because he was forced to look at it. And he makes comments like this. You realize crypto, it's faster, more pragmatic, more transparent, and exponentially cheaper than using US dollars like via your bank. He gets it. He gets it. And again, the Trumps are all in. They have a stable coin now. USD1. They have a mining company now. They have a DeFi platform. It's follow those guys. Again, the guys who know what's coming, the guys who actually do know. Where are they putting their money? It's in crypto. Very, very obvious what's coming here. God, it's exciting. It's a very, very exciting time to be here. I've never, been in crypto since we're getting close to 10 years. By the way, check this out. This is fucking badass. I've never felt, seen, whatever. What's going on now is like, it's different. It is special. Dude, badass. Fucking robot you can ride. Dude, it's so cool. Dude, I wish I were born like 10 years later. Because, I want to be in my prime when this shit's normal. So the only hope is that, Brian Johnson and these dudes figure out how to, make it where we don't age anymore. I want to be in my prime with this future that's coming. And I know people are scared of it, too. People are really, really worried about the tech shit, the tech bros taking over. Right, what is it, a technocracy? People are really freaked the fuck out about that. They're right to be freaked out. That is definitely what's coming. I don't care. It's just one of those things. There's no way to stop it. It is coming. It is happening. Very, very much like the conspiracy theories. I don't even think they're conspiracy theories, but there's a lot of people who are really scared and trying to push back against this stuff. Again, the tech bros who are our new ruling class, like Musk and Thiel and all those guys, right? Can't stop it. You can't stop it. So I'm not wasting any time or attention or energy being worried about it. It is coming. My goal is to fucking stay ahead of it and try to make money from it. And then, honestly, hopefully dip out. That'd be great. Make enough money to not have to be plugged in anywhere. Go buy my little cottage on a cliff in Maine or some shit. That's the goal. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent saying Bitcoin's becoming a store of value. Again, this is what's happening right in front of us. It's happening. What's up, cutie? Dude, isn't that awesome? It's so fucking cool. Right in front of us, it's happening. Wild. Okay, so Raoul Pal had a live stream 2 days ago. If you haven't watched it, you should. I'm tempted to put on a little clip here at some point during the stream, but M2 rules everything. It's most of his thesis on what's coming is based around global M2, right? At an all-time high, crypto follows 10-week lead, 12-week lead for M2, right? Whatever it is. This next move up, banana zone time, guys, might be coming in a week or two. It might be that soon. That's his prediction. Raoul Pal thinks in a matter of a couple weeks here, we send back to the 90s, back to 100K plus. I'm with him. I agree. I think that's happening. And this is a great take, too. People are yet to understand we have a macro hedge fund manager running the treasury. It's not a banker. It's a different dude. Understands liquidity impacts and how to drive financial conditions to drive liquidity, and then in turn drives the economy and markets. His strategy to lower the three legs of financial conditions: lower the dollar, lower rates, and oil to goose the business cycle. Which also, if he's talking about what I'm thinking he's talking about, there's a business liquidity cycle, which we are basically at the bottom of that. If that's what he means by this, again, all indicators are that we are going up and we're going up much higher and it's coming now, like now. So he's got a stream coming Monday. Maybe not a stream, but they got a video they're putting out Monday. I can't wait to see that. But again, it's definitely worth. He got an hour live stream a couple days ago. Very, very worth going back and listening to that. In fact, maybe I'll play part right now.
Make measures amid the
not that.
Liquidity, which get so much more pressure on the Federal Reserve.
Let's do this a little bit.
To act. And with that, we know typically asset prices respond quickly. And so it does seem like this is a growth shock that will be met with a requisite amount of stimulus.
Dude, I'm so tempted right now.
Is very, very bullish for
can't see that. So
risk
tempted.
Assets. And what's interesting is that Bitcoin, is 3 times the vol of the S&P,
Mike.
maybe about 2 times NASDAQ or 2.5 times NASDAQ.
Are you from that area, Mike?
Over the last week and a half, maybe even longer, has been surprising given the moves that we've seen in other risk assets. So, of course, if things crater, if something else happens, if there is a geopolitical blow-up, or if there is other things which we can't foresee, then all bets are off. But that just accelerates, again, the response that will be required from central banks. So, it's like, I describe it as investing in Bitcoin specifically, not just crypto, but like Bitcoin is like playing chicken with central banks.
I like that.
Yes.
Because what they know, and they will need to do something sooner or later. And so it's whether you can stomach the volatility that comes with this asset on the way to the overall trajectory, which is liquidity up.
It is kind of that simple. Liquidity up. You see what's happening with Bitcoin now. A rush, guys, a fucking tsunami of liquidity is coming to Bitcoin. Everybody gets what's coming. It's actually part of this. Trump said, it looks like just this morning, it's an economic revolution. The end result will be historic. I'm not a fan of him. I'm not. But I think what he's saying, and I don't think he's the smartest dude at all. At fucking all. But I got the spidey sense, and it's pretty dialed in. And it's less about what we're seeing right now, although this is part of it, the tariffs and, this manipulation that's happening. It's the talk about AI and crypto, the U.S., the crypto capital of the world, the ending of all these insane litigations in the crypto industry. It's these investments coming into AI here in the States and crypto. It feels like it's something bigger than probably I've ever seen in my lifetime. And it's flowing right here into tech. And if there's a kind of a restructuring of the economy, global economy too, but here in the States, and crypto's at the center of that, I feel like that's what's coming here. It's coming now. Cool. Very cool, Mike. China, that's absolutely right. There's definitely a method to the madness, and is what he's doing the right way to get there and all that stuff? Like, that's all debatable. I get it. It seems like not great. But again, the end result, if this materializes, and I'm sorry, it's not like I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving crypto the benefit of the doubt. Because like what he's describing here is what all of us thought crypto would do. Again, change the world. Literally change the world and how we transact and the amount of money. He's describing what we all assumed was coming. And like when it's happening, you're kind of almost in disbelief, right? Because it's as extreme as we thought it could be. And this is, I think, what it looks like. It's pretty fucking wild. But that is exactly what I think is happening. This revolution, it's largely has to do with crypto. By the way, the tariff thing is getting really fucking spicy too. You guys have seen this, but Gavin Newsom trying to like get outside of this, the tariffs. He's asking other countries, tariff the U.S., whatever, right? But not goods from California. This is pretty crazy.
Donald Trump's tariffs do not represent all Americans. And on behalf of 40 million Americans that live in the great state of California, the tentpole of the U.S. economy, 14% of the U.S. GDP, the fifth largest economy in the world, the dominant manufacturing state in America. Our state of mind is around supporting stable trading relationships around the globe. And that's why today I've directed my administration to look at new opportunities to expand trade and to remind our trading partners around the globe that California remains a stable partner.
Why? That's super spicy. Dude, in 4 years, we got JD Vance versus Gavin Newsom, don't we? Right? We do. Maybe like AOC is his VP or something. We got a really interesting, well, forever ahead of us, but it's just escalating. It's just getting more crazy. I don't know his stance on crypto, by the way. I have no idea. I'd be very curious, but that's the battle we're going to see come up. And you guys know my biggest fear here with crypto, right? Like, it's that Trump doesn't make it through 4 years. It's that, like, any pro-crypto legislation and what policy and what it gets unwound. That's my biggest fear with crypto right here. So it's like it's got to be full throttle now. Implement as much as you can, get it entangled in our financial systems as quick as you can, and make it too big to unwind. That's what you got to do. Dude, I've never been more excited about the future, and that's in the short term too. Getting through the next couple of months here, and I do think it might just be a few months. Like, you already have countries reaching out, negotiating with the U.S., and tariffs are changing already. A couple months of pain. I hope that's it, and then it's on to something that's unlike anything we've seen before. And I mean this, guys. Like, if you were here in 21 and you lived in that brief period of time where everybody was a millionaire here, everybody. I mean, everybody. I think that's coming again. I would bet on that coming again. So much money coming in here. People trading reckless, people being greedy, people spending money on things that they have no business spending what they're spending. The ordinal thesis, all this stuff, right? Coming again. And I think all of us here, most of us here, are going to see the portfolios worth 7 figures plus. That also, right, I still believe that the value of the dollar will change. Obvious stuff, right? Like $1 million in 5 years is not going to be what $1 million is worth now. But still, I think a lot of us see 7 figures in our wallets. Cosmos, good morning, man. Something very different is coming, and I'm fucking here for it. OSF sold his autoglyph for a tax loss. Put it in AI16Z. I think AI16Z right now is one of the best opportunities, period. Any meme coin, utility token, whatever, I still think AI16Z is really special. Really, really, really. Like, look, this consolidation's happening over in AI. This is like, I've pointed this out on like the Swarm Report, my afternoon AI show. This is kind of deceiving. Like, not really, just a little context helps. Cookie.fun, you go here and you see 5.2 bill market cap. And I'm using Cookie.fun because this is the site most people reference during the AI super cycle. And I think it's going to kick off again in a big way. 5 billion, pretty low. But this got as low as like 4 or 3 bill. And the thing is, we're basically still there. And the reason it's showing 5 bill, it's legit. But they onboarded 2-ish weeks ago this token called FET that has a 1.1, actually had a $1.4 billion market cap when they onboarded it. So it's like, if we're trying to compare like apples to apples, this is really down to like a 4 bill market cap right now. So I just add that perspective. Yeah, I mean, this is real, but it's a new token that was added here. Yeah, I thought you were writing ARK. I read that as ARK. Speaking of ARK, is absolutely fucking wrecked. And I don't know why. I've been digging and I'm trying to find out why ARK is down so bad. Like, dude, like 30, 40 mil market cap. And I think it's just because launch pads and frameworks are considering the market overvalued. Like, launch pads will start being a dime a dozen. AI16Z, though, still the king. And they got their agent launch pad coming in a week and a half now. They have Eliza OS V2 coming here. They got some shit they're cooking. I still think AI16Z we see back in the billions, multiple billions. I like that bet. I like that gamble. Musty, most of it is. Yep. Yep, dude, totally agree. And I can say that now as somebody who, I do this new AI afternoon show, so I have learned so much over the past 8 weeks about AI. I understand the products better. I understand how they're all connecting. I have a better feel for where it's going, and I still feel like I'm 5% of the way to being like an expert in this stuff. It's not even close, right? And it is all overvalued. And I can also say that working on a team that is building in AI and has an agent, has a token, it is all overvalued. And that doesn't mean we're not going to see these crazy ass speculative prices again. We absolutely are. I still think the omni cycle's in play. Meme coin, all-time high, crypto, majors, alts, whatever, all-time highs, AI tokens, all-time. I still think we'll see the AI sector at 100 bill. And I still think, I don't even want to say think, I believe we're going to see a single AI token at 100 bill market cap in the next 5 to 10 years. I believe it. Like AI is going to be that big. There will be something. Even if it's like OpenAI launches a token, right? And their token just, 100 billion, something like that, I believe is going to happen. One of these tokens gets an astronomical market cap. If a token like Doge can get to like 100 bill, and if I believe this is all going to a crazy extreme in the next decade, I think an AI token can and will be worth more than the top meme coin. It'll be more on par with, top cryptos and their market caps. ETH is a $217 billion market cap. I think the top AI product with a token can be half of that. Absolutely. Like bigger, as big as Ripple. Top AI token in a decade, 100 bill market cap. We will see it. One of these tokens. I don't know if it's AI16Z. That's who I have my bet on as far as right now in with what we have to work with, AI16Z, maybe. And maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's someone else. What is that, Show? Thank you very much. Show dropped a tip of a token called Newt. I don't know what Newt is, but thank you. I didn't know you could what's it called? Tip and other tokens. By the way, I'm going to drop the Abstract link. At some point, some of these streams are just going to be exclusive on Abstract. So I want to make sure people have that link. But thank you, dude. What was the point? Was there something about AI? Arc wrecked. Yeah, everything's wrecked. Brutal over there. I'm watching for the AI16Z updates. They're cooking. Their launch pad's going to be really, really interesting. Abstract token. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one that is. Like, I'm trying to keep more aware of the abstract meme coins. I actually want to trade over there. I sold my Clara NFT, got myself some ETH. Want to start degenning over there a bit. Dude, why don't we look at some NFTs here? Oh, and hang on. Check Runner XBT. Let's check that out. I mean, dude, we all knew this was coming. We all knew this is coming. Right? Most are bullshit. Consolidate into the good shit. That's what's happened. And man, if we consolidated into top tokens and have those valued at about 5 bill, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty fucking spicy. Considering that people look at agents as this is the CEO of NVIDIA. Agents is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. There's nothing bigger still than AI. There's nothing bigger than AI right now. And so I see the combined market cap at 5 bill. I'm like, ooh, I think there's a lot of upside there. Not on the garbage shit. Garbage shit will have value too. Again, it's all speculative and we're fucking silly billies with that stuff. But we're gonna see some of these do something that shocks people. All right. What was I going to look at here too? NFTs, yeah. I think there was something in the AI I wanted to look at, but maybe not. I think, okay, hey, I'll say this about abstract coins. This is also just the Spidey sense thing. Do you guys remember seeing on your timeline when people were in virtuals early and they were just printing like everything up? And I wish I was in some of those discords, like with ICOB, stuff like that. You know, like, but you saw the way people were talking about virtuals, and they made a lot of fucking money. I feel like that right now about abstract, and already kind of late to it, but like abstract's the same thing. There's people making some really, really good gains on abstract, and there's not a lot of people over there, and it feels like right now is the time to get into that shit. And if you don't, it's going to play out just like the virtual stuff. Everybody does come in and they wreck it at some point, but right now it's like you get in ahead of that, I think you're going to do all right. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a song. I need a new I need some background music. Let's take, anybody have a good speech lately or any good pasta out there? I need something to, you know, I need something to keep us greased up. I don't know. What can I make a song about? Has anybody got some good pasta about Steady Teddies? Let me check. If we got some Steady Teddies, then good shit. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of any good speeches or something lately that probably a transcription out there. Speaking of, well, you know, while I'm doing this, shout out Steady Teddies, man. What a killer mint. Dude, look at them. 169 Barra floor. I hope some guys got in there. Right? We talked about it leading up to the mint. At mint time, I said, guys, I think it's an opportunity there to about 100 barrel floor. Like, I think there's a pretty good opportunity right there. I still see these getting up to 179. Wow, somebody just swept. I think these easily can get to 300. Easily. In fact, them performing like this in this bullshit market should have you very, very bullish. And okay, being real, I think these could be more like, okay, let me think here. 500? I think they could. A little bit of a stretch for right now, but like, so price prediction for me, around mint time, I said like 0.3-ish, 0.3 ETH. I'll do ETH value. Really see the potential for them to be around 1 ETH, which I think is like 300 Barra-ish. I think that's right. No, it's actually lower than that, right? 1 ETH would be like, no, maybe that's right. I can't math right now. But in a very, very hot cycle, and I wonder if that's maybe coming up here. If crypto starts really cooking, these see a benefit, I think, right away. But these have like 2-3 ETH potential. In a really hot NFT market, these have 5 ETH potential. Like really hot. Like we're not there. We're not even close to that. But in a bit of an NFT run, these have 2 to 3 ETH potential. Teddy's will hit 200 plus, then retrace. And that puts him at what? That basically an ETH, right? Like, I think Barra's like $8, $7. 500 is 1.5 ETH. Yep. Yeah, they have really, really big time potential. So even at this price, I think they have some upside here. 200 easy. Again, 500 is 1.5 ETH. Really doable. Dude, really doable. I really like mine, by the way. I wish I had like a nice rare, like a really cool as fuck one. But I like my guy. No desire to sell it. I think the upside's so big. Bear's at 550 now? God damn. Okay. Dude, no desire to sell it. I think way too much upside. Talk of a token. Are they still maybe looking at getting a Barra drop? Or is that not on the table anymore? Dude, I need some pasta, man. I need somebody like either something scammy or like a project announcement, like they're shutting their doors or something. You know what? I need something like that. I need somebody who's like, yeah, I just need some good pasta. I need some words. What can I'm scrolling. I just need a song. You know what? In the meantime, we'll just play a random song from my. Okay, this was gonna be my Swarm Report theme song here. Yeah. No. All right, it'll work for now. Oh, dude, this was an afternoon show theme song we made. It's actually called Joe and the Jews.
Well, Joe was the man with the blockchain dream. Well, Joe was the man with the heart of gold. Walking down the street, all was gold. He had his crew.
There we go, Joe and the Jews.
Yeah, Joe and the Jews breaking all the rules. Oh yeah, they dance all night under city lights.
I saw that confusion. That's like the red, like mask thing, right? All right, let's check this out. What do you got for us, Musty?
Trump said crypto space, riches gonna replace, stacks so high we need a whole new place.
Digital, DM me on X. I'll send you a link to where you can where I swapped. And maybe you have to use VPN, but I'll send you a link to what I used. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Steady Teddy's got they got a big time vibe. Steady Teddy's remind me a lot of what Good Vibes Club felt like. Can easily say it because I was in that as well. I felt it. I know what everybody here knows. Everybody here has experience, but you know what a good collection feels like and looks like, right? Like people hunting for traits, people buying regularly above the floor. You know what that looks like. It's happening big time in Steady Teddy's. It's still happening in Good Vibes Club. I still believe, this is going back a bit, I saw a ton of that in Fukahedrons, not to bring up Bitcoin stuff because it's pretty well fucking dead right now. I still believe Fukahedron's going to do something pretty cool at some point, especially because Good Vibes Club, I've learned what the Nakamigos community's like, and Nakamigos are big into Fukahedrons. Although I think those are still going to be awesome. Like, you know, Fukahedrons, if there's even volume, if this were any other collection, I'd just cut my losses and be gone. But I think they got some really, really cool upside here. All right. I got that link, Digital. If you DM me, I can send you to the Barachain bridge. Again, I used it. It's legit. Huda_idiot. Find me on X there, and I'll DM it to you. Actually, I'll pull it up. Yeah, let me just pull it up here. It's called dbridge. dbridge.finance. This is where I swapped. Super, super, super easy. Also on Magic Eden, could you just swap on Magic Eden now? Right? They just enabled the on platform swaps. You might be able to just do that now. Or maybe it's like just right in the wallet. So, but yeah, I kind of think you could do it right on ME. Could be wrong, but here, swap. No, maybe not. Okay. Actually, hang on. Yeah, no. They do not have it yet. So yeah, use debridge.finance. So yeah, Steady Teddy's looking absolutely amazing. 200 programmed in, potential for 500 plus. Absolutely. Again, if this market turns around, they cook. But you know what? Even if it doesn't, these hold their value. Dude, yes, they're very much like Hypeo. And I heard you this morning saying the most bullish thing out there right now is Milady's. I agree. Absolutely agree. I mean, dude, probably a lot of you guys never heard this maybe goofy ass prediction of mine, but I still stand by it. Which is everybody wondering what's the next CryptoPunk. And there'll never be another CryptoPunk, but like what's the next thing like that? Milady's. I'm sorry, I think that's possible. I think there's a day where Milady's could flip Bored Apes. And I think there's a day where Milady's is like considered like CryptoPunks, kinda. Here's the thing. Milady's got this one risk. Milady's feel to me like CryptoPunks felt like years ago. Like this counterculture, although here in this space it is culture. But like this counter culture degen kind of asset. You know what I mean? They've got that. And you saw what happened to CryptoPunks. They are now irrelevant. That can happen. That can happen. As great as Milady's are, and they're legit. Again, I think they could be the next, punk level thing. That's way down the road, but considered better than almost like 99% of the other stuff out there. I think Milady could do that. Yep, but yeah, Musty, exactly that, yeah. Milady's amazing. Fucking amazing. Now, the risk is something happens that maybe they're too big for this already, but so damages the brand. Like, what else could you do at this point? But that audience, just like the CryptoPunks, can go to the next thing. In fact, I think like the kind of community people, traders, whatever that were in CryptoPunks are Milady's. It's the same kind of people. But I think they can rally behind whatever the thing is. Yeah, I think Milady's are. Yep. If I were to pick one NFT I needed right now, it's probably Milady. Yeah, they have. What are they sitting at now? God, I would kill. I would actually murder for a Milady. 2 point, dude. I mean, it feels cheap. How many are there? Is it 10K? Is it like 5K? Yeah, it's about 10K. It's a 10K collection. Milady is. You're gonna have time to get in these still, but at some point, picture all the Milady derivs you see out there. Picture all of them. All of them. They're everywhere. Every chain. And at some point, every single person who's in any of those thousands of derivatives work their way up to a Milady. It's the same thing with CryptoPunks. Everything's a derivative of CryptoPunk. At some point, every trader out there, if they ever have enough, they're in CryptoPunks. Milady is a crazy opportunity. Crazy opportunity. In fact, I need to make that a short-term goal if I can find profits anywhere. Look, I don't think it would be dumb to dump a Taproot wizard and just go all in Milady's. You know what I mean? I don't think that'd be dumb at all. Trying to have fun, man. Yeah, that's everybody should try to get a Milady. That should be very high on the list. $5,000. $5,000 kills me. How much money's just evaporated from things like Naval and Pangu and ME and all of it. Could have been a Milady. But yeah, again, my out there prediction is Milady's flip mostly everything. This is years down the road, but flip Bored Apes. Could, like, being really honest, if that scenario plays out, there's a scenario where Milady's flip punks. I don't mean live there, but there's times just like Pudgy Penguins flip Bored Apes and then Bored Apes flip again and all that. There's a scenario where Milady's can flip punks. Not for long, but who knows? There's that scenario, though. It's crazy. I mean, Cyberkong's flipped punks. 1K versus 10K, I get it. But there's a scenario where Milady's for a period of time flip punks. It can happen. Tons of derivs, tons. Like an infinite. No, it's wild. By the way, your little Pudgy's awesome. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a really good point, Musty. Little patience in this space goes a long way. So anyway, Steady Teddies look amazing. They're going much higher. I like your guys' call, 200 and then maybe a pullback. So here's the thing. Great upside. I don't see a ton of downside risk too. They're so Well, they're so new, I guess anything's possible, but they're like the perfect NFT that represents like the chaos of the past few months here. Right? They represent chaos, and you know, you got to consider when people buy in for $80, right? I mean, these have to fall all the way down to like 10 Bara. They got to be like 10, 12 Bara for people to even break even. I don't think people really want to be letting these go because you're not in it for much. For your 10 Bara, you get to just be part of this kind of culture play. So it's how I look at it. I'm great at riding things to zero. Maybe I do it again with Steady Teddies, but I see plenty of upside here. I like this guy right here. Dude, I fucking love him. I love him. I like a lot of the stuff I'm in right now. It's just 3 things lately. It's Taproot Wizards. I feel really good about those. Steady Teddies. Awesome. And Good Vibes Club. I'm as bullish as I was, day one on those. Day one of when I got into it. Because I got into those even late. I still think Good Vibes Club are really fucking great. Really fucking great. That community's still thriving, man. Hardcore, like great people. Very active. Love collecting. Just collecting, dude. They just love collecting. List your teddy high. If somebody buys, you get a floor. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Musty. Let me do that. That is a good idea. Maybe I'll put him at 250. Why not, right? 250, buy a floor. I don't want to be stuck having to watch it in case the floor comes up and then he turns into just a floor. So maybe I'll put him 250. Again, people are buying. Well, let's see. People are buying this, like Good Vibes Club. People just go buy what they like. Right? 350. That's a cool one. That's fucking awesome. 350, 225, 269. Right? Like people just buying what they like. Yeah, maybe I'll put mine at 269. Yeah, it's probably high, but I'll do 240. Yeah, maybe 230 something. I like mine though. That's the thing. I get really attached to my shit. Yeah, let me go like 240. It's a good shout though. I like my guy. I do. I like the hat. What are those? Oops, hang on. No. I want the Colt hat. Colt hat, 333 floor. People like the hats too, by the way. There's not a ton of them. There's tons of traits, right? And I think these guys did really well with the traits. Nobody's done as well as Good Vibes Club with traits though. But these guys did a pretty damn good job. Let's go 275. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go. I think I like that. You can stake in certain platforms. I mean, there's lending platforms, right? You could use Gandhi, or I'm trying to think of some of the others. You can definitely take a loan out on them. There's definitely platforms. Musty, where would you put him? I do think I got to spend a little more time looking. I do think people have valued this trait. I do think the cult hats go a little bit higher. Can I filter by? Dude, you can filter by the trait sales. Yeah, see? So that trait does go a little higher. The cult member ones, 239. Maybe to a degree. Yeah, I'll put him at like 250. 230. I'll do 230. I bet you he goes. He's good looking. Let's do it. Let's go 230. Just gonna do for like a day. $230, maybe $229. Yeah, I don't know. I got to go a little higher because look, if that floor moves, I might not be paying attention. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'll dive in later and adjust prices, but yeah, let me get him listed. Barachain. Hang on, what am I not connected? Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah, let's peek at yours. Dude, I can't believe how shitty I felt earlier, and I feel 100% right now. Yep. Dude, so there's just people who play such a different game. Like, right, there's guys with a lot of money who are just trading for fun, and again, they're going for, again, I've gotten so many reps in Good Vibes Club now, and I've seen it. I've seen the guys like overspending, and it's not even overspending. It's just spending what they're willing to spend on things they like, and man, they're going crazy over there. And again, Steady Teddies, it's happening right now. But yeah, peak of Good Vibes Club, 2.26 floor. And I guarantee we're seeing tons above floor. Here's 0.666 2 hours ago. 0.28 a little above floor. Here's a 1 ETH sale 3 hours ago. 0.44. 0.5. It's just, what, 6 hours ago? I'm telling you, man, very similar vibes across the two collections. They couldn't be more opposite as far as like who they cater to, but as far as showing like how collectors trade, man, they're it. It's it, dude. Steady Teddy's awesome. Hang on, Musty, let me pull yours up. All right, hang on. 3657. Oops. Hang on. There he is. Oh, dude, I love him. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. I like him a lot. A lot. He's fucking great. It's a great collection, man. It really is. That really sold for $240. Wow. I think people are letting some of these go a little too cheap, huh? Maybe. I mean, again, it's... I don't know. Okay. We got to peek over on Ordinals, too. Taproot Wizards, which I think are holding up really well. Look, maybe most people don't agree with me. I think they're holding up really well. 0.16, and I would say they're about at mint price right now. The mint price was not 0.31. Mint price was 0.2 for some people, like maybe like 30, 35% of the buyers. But like, I think English said 60% of people minted at 0.1. That's it's a pretty good chunk, or up pretty big still here. Up thousands. I like it. I mean, again, this kind of market here and something holding the value like that, 13 grand. God, crazy to think Quantum Cats were at that price not long ago. All of it comes right back up. I am hearing behind the scenes some really spicy shit about Ordinals in general. Who's shopping from? You guys saw Flamingo DAO, has a couple Taproot Wizards. There's some, I think, names that are actually collecting right now. Raoul Pal, a fan of them. There's some really spicy shit around these right now. I would not be betting against them. I would definitely not be writing those guys off. That'd be a big mistake. Big mistake. Oh, dude placed a 225 Barra offer on the whole collection. I love it. Dude, people fuck up so much. Dude, when a new collection, any new collection, anything that's got some hype, and I'll again point out Good Vibes Club, but apply it to Barra. The first, 48-ish hours, I mean this, you should really do it. First 48 hours, all of your attention, all of it, 100% of your attention, and actually don't sleep, do this around the clock, study the collection. For the first 48 hours, don't sleep. If it's a collection that's got hype, study it. Learn the traits, watch it, watch the activity, watch what's on the floor, just watch it. Because at some point, after some hours of doing that, it starts to separate. You start seeing what's always on the floor. You start seeing what's always priced way up that people are buying, right? You see the kind of stuff people are chasing above the floor. Something that someone's spending, 269 bear on. And you're like, why? Why'd they buy that? And you start looking at what traits it has. Okay. And you keep watching. And you see another sale that's above the floor, and you do the same. You look at what traits. What's so different about them? And just keep doing it over and over and over and over and spend hours, guys. Look at that, 500 bear buy. Look at that guy. Look at that, guys. He's not rare. He's just so well put together. He's fucking beautiful. I don't know if it's the suit, whatever, but 500 bear that just sold for. So you start watching. Just watch and watch and watch and look at every sale that's above the floor. And just scroll and watch low to high and then go flip to recently listed. Keep your eye on this shit. And at some point, it all separates. And it's like the Matrix. You're going to see it so clearly. You're going to see something pop up in just listed that's way underpriced. You're going to see something put near the floor. Here's one, 690. This is the trait. Wow, look at that. This is the trait that Confusion was talking about. That trait is the trait. OG. That with the suit, it's got that. Yeah, that's a nice one. Anyway, you see it like the Matrix. You see something listed, you're like, that doesn't belong there. Holy shit, you buy it. And you flip it right away. You can do that in every single hot collection. So I did it with Good Vibes Club. You could definitely do it still here. People are still fucking up, right? So like that post we just saw, guy who made a collection offer, people fuck up so much. Just more people in. More people in mean and more listings, more chances for a fuck up. Plus people just moving reckless. People just like, right? People moving fast and getting in their head. Like that stupid euphoria feeling that makes you fuck up your moves and typo and shit happens all the time. Number one thing you should be doing, it's again, probably this collection right now, is watch it. Just watch it. You will make money. You will definitely make money. If you do that, I get, guys, money back guarantee. If you do that, if you spend 2 days doing that, you will make money. And it's usually not a little bit of money. It's usually, we're talking hundreds. Maybe you get really lucky and you catch the fat finger and you make 1,000. You know what I mean? If you do that, you will make money. Like without fail. And it takes those special collections. It takes a Steady Teddy. It takes a Good Vibes Club. It takes whatever's the next hot thing. You will make money. Dude, this is, look at it, like, man. It's fucking great. I've been watching the Telegram sticker store. I am going to be buying some Telegram stickers. Those are really spicy right now. I'll pull those up. I think this is something people should be paying attention to. Let's pull this bad boys up. Okay, so Telegram stickers. They're NFTs. This is right in Telegram, by the way. These are NFT stickers. The really hot ones sell out really fast. And I'm pretty fucking sure they have a secondary marketplace opening up. Pretty sure they got a secondary opening up. But, guys, we have Pudgy Penguin NFTs on here. Sold out, all of them. I'm watching for secondary, man. What's up, D-Yank? Good morning, man. I'm watching for secondary because I think maybe no matter the price, I'm probably going to buy a sticker. And here's what happens. I don't know if they'll sell individually or if they sell as a pack because you buy these as a pack, right? If you were to buy these Pudgy Penguins when it came out, it's probably $20 and you get like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 stuff, however many it is. I think you get this whole pack and they're fucking adorable. Like they're super cute. And again, if there is secondary that opens on these, they will really, really cook. They'll cook. They're fucking great. So you have like 4 different Pudgy Penguin collections. I want one. I do. I just want to get either one of them or a pack or whatever. Here's Pudgy Penguins, Little Pudgies, and Baby Shark. Sold out. Yep. Doodles just dropped this past week. Sold out. Here's the other Pudgy we looked at. Bored Apes. This is not official Yuga Labs, but I think it's somebody else in like made by apes, like licensed them. So they're kind of official apes, but not Yuga Labs. But some Bored Ape stickers. Pengu, Baby Shark. Yeah, I mean, those feel like a gimme, and there's people watching, but not a ton. And people going after the really nice put together ones. Man, this is the time to be watching and hunting. It is. If mine sells, shit, hang on. If mine sells, I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm just gonna sit here and hunt, and then I'll be ready if floor comes up to just grab a floor. But oh, cool shit, Musty, dude, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for that. I'm definitely gonna buy. Look at this guy. He's cool. I'm gonna buy some of those stickers for sure. Musty, do you know if you can buy an individual sticker on secondary? Will you be buying the pack? I have a feeling you'll be able to list individuals, and I bet you they're going to go for a decent amount. Like, we'll throw out a random number, because did I buy? No, I didn't buy. I got some free ones, but the packs were listed like 20-ish bucks, and I think there's a range, but I would bet the Pudgy Penguins ones 20, maybe 50 bucks at the most. That would be really expensive. Yeah, I bet it's the singles, but say you bought the pack for 20 bucks, I bet you each sticker's going to go for 15 or 20. I have a feeling there's going to be some money to be made in those, especially because there's not a ton yet. I want to say there's like 5,000-ish of the packs. So 5,000 of each sticker. And there's a decent amount across the collections, but I think there's a play that like 20 bucks is like a sweet spot. Even 10. Let's say they're 10 bucks a sticker. And let's say you got, 10 stickers in the pack? Let's say you spent 20 bucks and you can sell each for 10. I mean, make about 100 bucks. And like that $10 is like that sweet spot for me. Like microtransactions on games. I'll spend 10 bucks on a skin or whatever. And there's just this level where you're like, it's throwaway, and maybe it shouldn't be. It's kind of reckless, but it's just, I know if it works on me, it works on other people. And so I think stickers will do well. I barely use Telegram. I fucking hate Telegram. But I barely use it, and I want to go buy some stickers, right? Because I want a Pudgy NFT somewhere, don't care where. Dude, he's got some action. It's funny, though, when I'm looking at them, like, I have not spent time in this collection. I haven't. But I'm looking at them, and more and more and more, I really like my guy. I really like that one's cool. I really like mine. Like, if I had to settle on one to ride with, maybe I wouldn't pick him out, but I like him. Now that I see what some other floors are, I like him. He's pretty cool. Won't be shocked if he goes at 240. I don't think he'll go at 240. I think he's too high. I think if I put him at like 199, he's gone. Who knows? I mean, yeah, 199 is so close to the floor. Yeah, 199. Because of that hat, I think he goes. But yeah, I don't want to... I at least want one I like. I actually like this one a lot. God damn, now I want to get in the zone here. Yeah, crazy. Any of you guys got the OG? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, damn, dude, I want one of those. Floor's 420. You know what? If mine sells, I might rush to buy some more Bara and try to get one of those. I don't mind overspending. You know, I look at it like this. I'll overspend to get a nice trait. It's a bet that the collection continues to go up, and that when you have another like hypey little cycle with it, that that goes up even more. What it really is I think you have a limited window of time to get some of the more desirable traits. So like back to Good Vibes Club. Perfect example here. Perfect example. When these were on their run up, and I want to say probably around 0.3 or so. Actually, maybe it was even lower. Let's say 0.2. When these are around 0.2, I bought this guy for 0.8. Just already had a feel for what the traits were going to do. I knew the collection way better at this point already, but I saw the hoodie. We know what hoodie traits are, right? Just across the board, hoodie traits are something people will chase. So I went way above floor. And again, 0.8, because I knew. I'm like, if this keeps up any of this momentum, and I'm like, I have a lot of reasons why I think it will keep up. I'm like, this is going to be some free money. And it played out that way, sitting here with a 1.3 ETH offer. Not selling them, because I still think this collection is going to get to a half ETH floor again, and maybe a... Look, if the NFT cycle comes back, Good Vibes Club is going to be one of the most memorable collections this cycle. Steady Teddies might be that too. I think they are gonna. But I think this one has like multiple ETH potential, and I think that's actually kind of easy. Again, if the market picks up, then this is, yeah, it's a multiple ETH floor for these. Altogether, it's like in this collection, so again, really know the traits here. So between all the hoodies up, there's only like 58 of them, 57. And then in that, there's different colors. So white hoodie up, it's, 9 of them? Something like that. Some people count the Pepe hoodie up and the Doge hoodie up too. I don't, because I look at them as separate. They're hoodies and it's a hoodie up trait, but they're like, it's a character. So I don't count them. For traditional hoodie up, those to me don't fit. And there's only 58. So again, I bought way higher than the floor. Because I had that feel. Look at those. Man. I have a feeling my guy's going to go. I don't know why. 240, it's expensive, right? Way above floor. Man, these are great. I really like them. Yep. Yeah. Musty for sure. I'm making a... If this were a random ass collection, which to other people, this is a random ass collection. But Good Vibes Club stands out as something, to me, very, very, very different. So I'll roll that. That is one I've already made that decision. Like there's the decision is I'll ride that collection to 0. Because I really, really believe where it's going. So that one's a bigger bet. I'd rather just sell all the rest of mine and then ride the hoodie. Because I'm up on all of them, right? Actually, there's one I'm not up on. It's one that I bought on the floor, much higher. But the rest of them, because I understood the traits and what people were hunting for. So like, this guy's a floor, down on him. But the other ones offers way above floor because traits people are hunting for. I love them. I have a very good, I have a very good understanding of the collection and a very good understanding of the traits, and I have a big, it's a bet. This is a speculative bet on that collection. I think they're going to do really well. Again, it relies on the whole market doing well. If the whole market does well, those really do well. If the market takes a shit, they'll hang around where they're at now and maybe even bleed out. But it's why I changed my PFP from Good Vibes Club to then Taproot Wizard, and within a day I went right back to this. It's so comfy. This feels like something I want to rock for a long while. I love it. I love it. Like, I don't feel like I want to rock my Steady Teddy as much as I like the collection. I'm not feeling that connection with it. Good Vibes Club, big time. Although, to that point, Musty, it would not be dumb at all to sell that guy at 1.3 and then buy 4 floors and have ETH left over, right? That would not be a bad idea. Ooh, look at this guy. I like him. Tell you what, Musty, that's actually tempting. Sell him by 4 floors. Kind of tempting. But no, I'm going to set it and forget it. Because, I mean, for where I think it's going, it's not even that much more upside. Like 2 ETH or so is kind of the target. Yeah, I wouldn't be bummed taking 1.3 here. Wouldn't be bummed at all. That'd be a great play. Oh, shit, random guys. Who's going to see Minecraft? I think today, I want to go to see think I want to go see Minecraft today. Dude, in the Raoul Pal stream the other day, they talked about the FTX credits. Tickle, what number is yours? Let's pull them up. So in the Raoul Pal stream, they talked about the FTX stimmy. We've been waiting for this, right? 12 billion up to 16 billion that's making its way back to people. We've not seen that impact the market yet. That is coming still. Even though we get information every couple of weeks here saying it's starting, it's going out. And has it? Have we even seen it materialize? That I don't know, but I do know there's a lot of like billions and billions and billions coming. Oh, I like him. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, I like him, Tickle. Yeah, I like him. Dude, I don't know. These get the Spidey sense tingling big time. I like him too. This guy's cool. Ooh, I like him a lot. I like that trait a lot. On Kanye's, like, is it late registration? Does the bear have eyes like that? I gotta peek. By the way, another Kanye album coming like anytime now, right? Wait, it's not late registration. It's the hang on, which one is it? High School Dropout. No, it's the other one. Damn, I'm not up on my Kanye like I thought I was. The one with the fucking Teddy like blasting off into space. Graduation. Okay, no, he doesn't have the eyes. I thought he did. If so, I would have loved it. Nah, not really. Not really. Made the mistake of not selling your Hypeo in the pump. Oh, I gotcha. Yep. Dude, Ordinal's dead right now. So, see, Musty, like with that one, again, I already made I'm not a great trader. I've got the Spidey sense. I'm not a great trader. When I go into something like that, I am okay with it going to zero. I come to peace with that all the time. If Hoodie goes to zero, okay, I'd be bummed if it went to zero. If I broke even with it, whatever. I also look at it, what I really do is I gauge how much I would lose potentially. And I'm like, if they really shit the bed and that falls to like 0.4, 0.5, I'm like, all right, I'm out 0.4, 0.3. Not awesome, but I'm like, I will ride it out for a while because of that. I'm not worried about the downside. Still see the upside. It's right in this sweet spot, though, of the upside's harder to get to at this point. That going to 2 ETH, probably a bit off. Actually, I'll tell you this. I bet I could list him now for 2 and he sells. I bet you I could list him for 2 and he actually sells. Musty, dude, yes. If I could mix myself with, maybe you got that thing. There's some guys out there that just got that discipline. If I could mix myself with Walshy, Walshy's just killer at this shit. No emotions, in, out, make my English. Myself with English. Again, just grade it. It's there, take it. I would be Pranksy level. No, I have so much time in this shit. I see a lot of stuff, and then I can see early. But no, I like holding. I'm a collector. Yeah, I think I would be up a decent amount. But I think that a lot of people here, a lot. Here, I'm gonna check out floor for hoodies up. I bet you I could list it 2 and he would sell. Again, I don't count Doge, and I don't count Pepe. There's like 100 of each, or it's like 80 and then 60, right? in each of those. So I don't count them in the real hoodie up. These are the real hoodies up. Yeah, floor on hoodie up is 2 ETH. So if I listed him 1.9, actually, I think even 2 he'd sell because I think he's better looking than these two. At 2 he goes. Fuck it, maybe I'll list him at 3. Like, stupid, but maybe I'll list him at 3. I know there's a couple people who've been eyeing him hard, like my specific one. And reason being is most of the hoodies up have something on their face. Most of them have glasses or something. Like mustache, glasses, face cover. Like there's very few of them that have nothing on their face. And then the ones that do, like eyes closed, right? Eyes closed. So there's very few just nice, clean hoodie with nothing on their face. Like very, very few. So I think mine was an accident too. It wasn't part of my my plan with him, but he's like, I think one of the cleanest hoodies up. Like nice, really nice. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna list him at 3. Let's be silly. He might sell at 3. And if he does, I probably go back and buy another hoodie or something. God damn it. I love him, though. I love him. But you know what I love even more? I love pizza. That'll get me a couple pizzas. So, yeah. Let's list him at 3. Eternals. Rough market to be selling in. Rough price. All that stuff. I'm, like, I'm rooting for those guys. And I see plenty of FUD on the timeline about them. I wish it did well. It's not over. And if their intention is to really build an amazing community and all that, man, fuck yeah, we need that. But the market speaks, and it's a brutal fucking market to be launching something, especially something pricey in an ecosystem that doesn't matter. And I like that those guys are like, however it works out is how it's going to work out, and we're here regardless. Like I respect that. But yeah, I'm sure that wasn't awesome for them. Dude, I love him. I love GVC. Homeless says it all the time. Just list because you never. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Homeless is awesome, by the way. Dude, you guys connected me to some really good dudes. I like that guy a lot. God, I do not want to sell him, but what the 3 ETH? I mean, you can't not. Here, we'll do this. I really don't want him to sell. Here, let's go custom. I'll do it for a day. We just go fishing. I do not want him to sell. Like, I really, really fucking like him. And then I can put myself in that headspace of bear market. And I didn't love anything then. To the point where I listed my baby Kong and sold him, right? And I regretted it. Some of these things, again, make peace that it's worth nothing. Do you love it that much? I fucking love this guy. 3.5 ETH, I'll pick out someone else I love. He won't sell up here, I don't think. Because you can get a cosmic, which are, one of the rarest in the collection. I got that priced right. 3 point. Yeah, we'll put him out there. He's not going to sell. I won't be shocked to see an offer of like 2.5 come in. Again, I know a couple guys with deep pockets that have talked about him and wanted him, and they were playing the same thing as me. When he was at 0.8, they waited a little too long. They were trying to get him. So we'll see. Man, he's fucking awesome. God damn, I really like him. I like my others, but I like him a lot. This guy's cool. I love this guy at first, and I don't love him. He's cool, and he looks a bit like me. I've got that same jacket that I usually wear too, or used to. This guy I love. This one I don't care. This one is a floor to play with. But yeah, 3 ETH is 3 ETH. Damn straight. Okay. Dudes, plenty more to talk about. Plenty more going on out there. Dude, a lot of projects folding. Dude, right? A lot of projects folding. Goda. The Goda Mint Pass. Game over. I have a few of those. I didn't buy them. I'm trying to remember how, like, they airdrop some of these passes to people. I don't remember exactly why and how that worked, but Goda, game over. Pranksy, though, saying he's coming up with a new, like, something new. A new type of member. Reinventing club pass system. Removing speculation, welcoming conversation, education, community with a sustainable revenue model that brings value to members. I mean, Pranksy from NFT Boxes. I'd love to see him ramp up NFT Boxes. He's not a great businessman. But if he has some help on that front, I still like Pranksy. He could do some damage. Pranksy at any point could turn it on and partner with people and do something big. I like him. I got my start in NFT Boxes. My Web3, my collecting journey, but also, like, you know, working. Just silly stuff, just being a mod, but that's where I started. That opened up a lot of doors for me. Like, I wouldn't be with Crypto Slam, I don't think, if it wasn't for NFT Boxes. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Both parts. I did picture Pranksy going hard into GVC. People don't follow him the way they used to. I don't think he cares, right? Like, I'll tell you this, Pranksy is a really good trader and a really good collector. Like, the way that I and a lot of you guys too can, like, spot traits and understand rarity, like, that's his background. Like, he came from, like, before NFTs, like, trading collectibles. He has got that thing. If I feel like I have a special thing there, he's got it times 10. He's really good at that shit. And he's got the money to do a whole other part of the game too. Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit to be anything that, you know, he used to be and that we wanted him to be. Like, NFT Boxes had so much potential, and I think he kind of blew it. Again, maybe he doesn't care. He had a chance to do something really cool, and when it came to, like, really firming up the business and turning it into a thing, it just kind of didn't happen. But oh, dudes, we got to look at the Nintendo Switch and all that good stuff. Give me a quick second, coffee, quick break. I'll be back in 90 seconds. Nintendo Switch. RIP if you're here in the States and we're looking to pre-order, though. Yikes. Start that over. All right, let me see if my kiddo got fired. Might be okay. All right, today's gonna be Final Four this evening. I hope Minecraft early afternoon. Dude, Minecraft is gonna be a thing. You guys seen the like the kind of the viral stuff from the Minecraft movie? Don't look if you don't want any spoilers. All right, quick warning: if you don't want spoilers, don't watch. Also, you've probably heard it by now. So yeah, tune out for like the next minute. So guys, actually, okay. Spoiler for Minecraft, minor fucking spoiler. It's a really like kind of viral thing that's happening. We need to be watching for the meme coin of this. And I did a search yesterday. There is one that exists, but it's like a 40K market cap. It's definitely something we should be watching for. Okay, here's your warning. I'm telling you, dude. Okay, so the movie's shit, apparently. The movie's dog shit, but like people are like in the middle of the movie shouting and cheering and shit. Like it's like one of those things. All right, here we go. So it's like an experience. Okay, this is it. This is there'll be a token that comes from this. Pretty sure. Again, there's already one. Market cap's nothing. Chicken jockey. That's it. That's it, dude. Chicken jockey. Okay, dude, across the world, like people going nuts at that part. Okay, we gotta look for that meme coin. And there is one, but yeah, I hear confusion. I hear the movie's awful. Oh, there's already more. There was one yesterday. Unless my search was bad. Oh no, there's only a couple still. Yeah, this one's up. Let me check. Let me see if this is the one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, yesterday I saw this down here. Yeah, this might explode. I don't know, with it bundled and all that shit. I have no idea, but yeah, I think you're gonna see confusion. You should run this one. Do some analysis. I think this is gonna do something silly. Like, I mean, dude, come on. People, like, across the world in theaters, people screaming at that part. Fuck, I'm tempted to buy. What do you think, confusion? Meme coins, look, doing all right. They, like, for real. Pump Funds brought back some live streams. So, I wonder if maybe we start seeing, I don't know, maybe we start seeing some fun stuff. See, I never know how to read this if this shit can just dump, like the bundled stuff. And there's a lot of people holding like big percents, right? I don't know. I don't know how to read this well. That I would assume is pretty fucking bundled. But again, if people are screaming this in theaters, what do you guys think? I need confusion to weigh in. Oh, if he's still here. But yeah, I don't know that stuff well enough, like, too bundled, too whatever. Like I don't know. I don't know that shit. There's a lot of people holding a lot of tokens. I should say there's a small group of people holding a lot of tokens. That's probably the better way to put it. Yeah, that doesn't look good, right? I think that looks bad. I think that looks pretty bad. Fair to say that looks like shit. Player, there you go. It's so bad it's good. I think Minecraft is that. Yeah, that looks really bad. Again, I think. But I don't know. Doesn't mean it can't cook. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just buy some. Like, assuming I buy it and these guys just... I don't know if you got like a fucking phenomenon thing that can outpace the bullshit. I think meme coins are so hard. Like, the PvP shit makes it impossible. Right? There's 2 other chicken jockeys. And they're probably complete shit as well. Here, I got a DM Confusion. I need him to weigh in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, none of them look good or clean, but I don't think anything does anymore. Oops. Yeah, I don't think there's a such thing anymore. But that movie's just out, like just out. So like I think there's some potential with all these. Yeah, kind of tempted to just roll the dice with a little. We'll see. I'll wait for my quant to answer back. I think this was like 80 mil when I was looking last night. Oh, let's peek back at Steady Teddies. I gotta keep on top of that a bit. Because if that sells, I need to get right back in. I don't want to be out of Steady Teddies. That'd be a big mistake. Okay. Dude, I gotta keep an eye on Steady Teddies. Now I gotta keep an eye on fucking Good Vibes Club. I don't like having that guy listed. I don't like it. Alright, he's safe for now. I mean, yeah, I don't know. He sells cool. Dude, floor's up to 197. Come on. Dude, these are awesome. All right, I'm going to keep 2 of these up. I want to keep an eye on Steady Teddy. I want to keep an eye on GVC now. Okay, good there. All right, let's look at some Nintendo shit, man. I'm excited for this. Okay, I look for things to motivate my moves in the short term. I don't care about feeding them musty. Who do you think I am? No, you're right. It's true. Musty, check out the chicken jockey token. I need somebody who knows that shit better than me. Well, I think I see it. It's super bundled. It's rolling the dice. The end. Either it becomes a crazy fucking phenomenon and the token pumps in spite of those fuckers, or they do what usually happens. They dump the shit out of this. You quit Soul Memes. Damn, dude, you're out. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so Nintendo Switch 2 showed off this week. It's been showed before, but this time, like, hands-on. There's accounts that are doing full reviews of it. Looks awesome. You cannot pre-order it here in the States now. By the way, price $450, but because tariffs, it's going to be probably a fuck ton more. Delayed because of the tariffs. I should say the pre-orders in the States delayed, closed, whatever because of the tariffs. Yikes. But dude, there is some amazing looking games here, including a new Mario Kart that looks, guys, fucking amazing. An open world Mario Kart. A Mario Kart that has like 24 player races. Ooh, shit. That looks cool, dude. Wow. Dude, Switch has got some great stuff coming. Oh man, I feel like I want to get my Switch all charged up and play some Smash Brothers, and I don't know, I'm in a Nintendo-y kind of mood. That sounds awesome. All right, Confusion says he hasn't checked if it's bundled or anything. It is. I mean, it just is. We saw. New Superman trailer, I think looks cool. I think people are pretty divided on that. All right, I guess we're moving away from NFTs for a bit. I don't know. I know memes are fucking dead, but when you have theaters screaming out something, that doesn't happen often. Yeah, exactly. That's fucking funny. That's so fun. Yeah, okay, I gotta get my thing charged. Dude, I think there's a new Animal Crossing coming to Switch, although, okay, it's backwards compatible. Some of it is. So maybe they're showing like the last Animal Crossing game. There's a new Tamagotchi Life. Love that game. It's a new Metroid. There's a new game from the creator of Dark Souls and Elden Rings coming to Switch as an exclusive. Looks fucking amazing. And goddamn, I need to get out of games. I told my wife, I'm like, I'm going to smash the PlayStation. I have to. I'm so bad at it. It's either I game or I don't game. I have no in between. Some things I can control myself well with, some I can't. I had years of not touching games and I loved it. My most productive time ever. And I am not in a good spot right now. Like, Destiny's too fun. I'm playing way too much. So I need to smash the PlayStation and go all in here. I've got so many. This is so stupid. I'm being weak as fuck right now. But I like to smash the PlayStation and do nothing but study, TA, learn economics, like real grown-up shit. I would love to do that. I should be doing that. I can't stop playing Destiny. And it's a big mistake. I know it. So I think I need to smash the PlayStation. Yep. Dude, Musty, exactly. It's like, you know what? And I tell you what, I bet it wasn't even hard to stay away from games because this was so exciting and you knew the opportunity. I bet you it wasn't even hard. For me, it wasn't. I couldn't even believe how much time I wasted on games. You know, when I got out of games and did crypto, I'm like, what a waste. Like, how much fucking of my life did I waste on that shit? And it wasn't even appealing. It was gross. And I actually was like, I'll never touch them again. I wasn't into sports, movies, TV, nothing. I didn't give a shit about news, nothing. It was all crypto, all NFTs, nothing else matters, and I didn't even care. And I hate that I'm back in that stuff now. Not like I used to be, but I'm back there. I don't like it. Like 24/7 should be studying and looking at charts and then not understanding the charts. You know, I'm not great at that stuff, but I should be putting the time into it till I am great at it, till I do understand it. So I know that's what I should be doing. Where's all the trailers, by the way? I think that new wheelchair game looks really fucking cool, by the way. The Switch controller like doubles as a mouse. I think it's super cool. Dude, okay, Musty, that I did the same. No friends anymore, no nothing, right? Yep. Wow. Yep. It's the way to do it, man. It is. Mario Kart looks amazing. 24-player races.
On the characters, we're gonna stick with Mario.
84 fucking characters. Wow. They need to announce a new Smash Brothers though. That would be cool. Games are like $90 too. Little out of control. All right, let me find that trailer.
Let's go!
It's badass. It looks really good. So like it's got typical tracks, but apparently you know how there's shortcuts in the different, tracks and the different courses? It's open world as in you can go anywhere, take any shortcut, make any path you want. Like most aren't going to work for you, but it's like open. And then separate from the races, I think it's a whole island that's just you can drive around. Just open world Mario Kart game. Which is really, 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 really cool. Metroid looks great. What's up, English? Good morning, man. Yeah, dude, new Mario Kart, yep. Like open world, like go wherever. 24 characters or 24 player races, like 84 characters in the game, but 24 in the races. Again, open world. So like outside of the races, you just drive all over the island. Looks good. Looks good.
Everywhere in this world.
Like, dude, huge fucking map too.
In the classic Grand Prix, the most.
So like, I like Forza Horizons. I by the way, I hate cars. I'm not a car guy. I fucking hate cars. But for whatever reason, I like racing games. I love racing games, especially racing games with VR, the best. But I've got like a racing wheel. I can't remember the game I have, but like Forza Horizons, love. Fuck, what's the one I have on PlayStation? Gran Turismo or whatever I've got. But there's like another it's like a Forza Horizons. I can't remember the name. It's Need for Speed, maybe. I love those things. I love them. Open world racing games are so much fun. And again, I hate cars. Despite, like, I hate them. It's like one of those things that turns me off. Hate cars. Dude, we're at about a 200 barrel floor now. Jesus. So my guy at 240, right? At 240 or 230? Yeah, he's not that much above floor at this point. I mean, kind of, but I will not be shocked if he goes. And at that point, it's doing a little hunting. How many are listed? There's only 880, 890 listed. It's only that. Dude, these days, 10% listed is amazing. Dude, come on. 10% listed, like, you know what? Like, it's like 15, 20, 25% is kind of normal these days. 10% is really good. Like, people do not want to part with these. All right, so I'm going to look around where mine's listed and see what kind of competition is there. Like, he's not. I like that guy. Okay, hang on. I didn't see mine, but he should be right around here. Let me double check. I'm at 240. That guy, we were just looking at him. I like that one. I mean, it's a good looking collection, man. They all look good. I don't know, dude. I think we're gonna race up to 225, 250. All right, there's mine. Yeah, if he sells, there's plenty below him that I like that I'd go grab, but that one's cool too. I like that. This guy, I like him. You know what I was gonna say? It's. Fuck. I don't want to list mine, man. I think yeah. I think he's gonna go at some point. I just like him. I don't like selling. I don't like selling. There's plenty I like still though. Yeah, like this guy's cool. Steady fucking teddies, man. Also cool. Dude, these are gonna be yeah. I mean, dude, much higher. They're fucking awesome. Okay. Jim Cramer predicting a stock market crash. I don't know if he's predicting for Monday. Won't be surprised. Dude, Steady Teddy's floor is over $1,000 now. That's awesome. $80, $88, up to $1,000 floor now. And how's Bitcoin looking? pivotal fucking moment for Bitcoin, potentially. Oh, cool. A new artist joining the Buzz collectibles. Can we get a sense of who might have made that? I can't tell. I'm not so great with the artists on Bitcoin, so I can't tell who that is. Let's see what people are guessing. Xcopy would be wild. Okay. People saying this dude. Oh. Okay. Yeah, if that's his style, like black and white. Oh, and he retweeted it. So there you go. Yeah, that's him. Okay, cool shit. Cool. I like it. What's up, Benny? Good morning, man. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I think that's spicy. Again, bundled as fuck. But let's see if that fucking phenomenon plays out. Again, spoiler if you've not seen the Minecraft movie, but there's a thing happening in the movie that people like across the world like get up and shout it when it happens. So you got like a thing happening. Dude, that's theaters around the world that it's going on. Anyone who doesn't know, by the way, chicken jockey, okay, in Minecraft, it's a rare thing that can spawn, which is a chicken with like the little zombie riding on him. They call it a chicken jockey. What's up, hoods? Ah, the rain's the best, man. Dude, I gotta see this today. I really want to see that. All right, so we'll keep our eye again. Super bundled. Super. I mean, yeah. There's like just a ton. Like, I mean, we looked at the bubble maps. It looks bad. Everything. Every meme. This is why I can't make sense of it. Every meme coin looks the same. Everything is. Everything. Mostly looks shitty like that. You got the right guys doing it still, and they hold that shit. Then you never know. Total gamble. Total fucking roll of the dice here. All right, let me do a little scan out there. Oh, and OG Farmer's being really cool with his steady teddies, like giving them away. Like some good deeds, doing some good work out there. Here, I'll show a couple of them. Oh, also, yeah, a couple kind of interesting things. Where the fuck is it? OG General, though, giving away some steady teddies. Cool one, too. He gave it away to, like, some lady who, you know, said she'd sell it for school, like, to pay for classes. And OG General's like, no. Hey, let's chat. I'll pay for your classes. You keep the steady teddy. Don't sell it. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Thread guy asking if he can claim a wizard. Let's see if he rocks a Taproot Wizard PFP here soon. I wouldn't be surprised. And I agree with our bro Confusion. Wizards, I think, look interesting here. I like them. I like where Wizards are at right now. I think they're holding up really well. Considering the market, I think they're holding up really well. Quantum Cat's up 10%. I like that. But yeah, Wizards 0.165. In fact, you know what? We finally got the collection fully onboarded here. Let's see what they've done in the past week. It's been just over a week here. So we'll miss maybe 12-ish hours of trading. But yeah, 4.9 mil. I would say add on another 1 or 2 mil. Yeah, let's say about 7 mil in volume in the past week. Pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Again, all things considered, dog shit market. It's pretty good. Oh, Confusion, I saw that. Yeah, that's the trait. Confusion's right. Yeah, if you know, we talked about before trait hunting. If you got it right now and you got some feels about Steady Teddies, if you got some feels about Steady Teddies, yeah, wow, floor's up to 777. $4,300. Cheapest you can get the OG. What is it called? OG. Just yeah, blue OG and red OG. Red's now over 1,000. Look at this. They're getting swept up. It's crazy. Big money in this collection right now. And again, reminds me a lot of Good Vibes Club guys finding the thing that they you know, the trait or traits, and you start finding this, you know, rarity inside. Man, kick-ass fucking collection here. GG's to anybody who grabbed one of those. If you think Steady Teddies go to an ETH, I do. Then that at like just over 2 is probably, I mean, it's expensive. It's probably not a bad play though. Right? I mean, if this gets to a 1 ETH floor, then those are probably, yeah, maybe, yeah. I mean, they're at 2 now. And this is a different kind of money that's in this too. It's a different kind of trader. This is so super fucking degen. Man, love it. Love it. Tell you what, if I sell that Good Vibes Club, I don't think I'll get 3.5 for it. I'm pretty fucking sure I will not. If I get 3 for it, I'll tell you this. If I get 3 for that, I'm getting him a lady. That will happen. But kind of stupid to make plans on that because it's not going to sell for 3. You know, if it does, won't totally be shocked. Let me see. We'll see if, you know, it being listed has got some offers thrown at him. Let's see. Where's our offers? Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this today. 1.3. Somebody offers 2, I might take it. Let's see. Well, yeah, fucking watch Steady Teddies like a hawk today. Bitcoin coming down a bit. Let me check my bookmarks. I had a lot of stuff pinned for us. There we go. All right, so here's OG General offering, and like, dude, it's so cool sending somebody a Steady Teddy and then paying for her school. Really cool. It's good people out there. You know, it's great. It's great kind of across the board. It's great for the project. It's good for the trenches, man. It is. It's good look for OG. Awesome for the collector. Just awesome. Just fucking awesome. All right. So Bitcoin, I don't think we talked about this earlier. Maybe we did. This is Bitcoin versus, it's called the Magnificent Seven, right? So Bitcoin performing against Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia. Can't remember the other. All-time high. Things are changing, man. Things are changing. Yes, sir. Let's just call it 200 barrel floor. 200 barrel floor for Steady Teddies. Pretty incredible. This thing's got a lot higher to go to. Musty, did you say at 200 is when they pull back? I think he did. He might have called it too. Let me see. I think he said right at 200. Let me see. Hang on. Teddy's will hit 200 plus, then retrace. Yeah, dude. I mean, they hit. We could say they hit 200, but I think he might have nailed that call. 200 and then a pullback here. Exactly what's happening right now. We'll see. I think you got guys who are happy to sweep this bad boy. I don't know. This one's interesting to me. I'm not going to be surprised if we see Chicken Jockey at 500 today, 500K. Again, who the fuck knows when it's held like that, but maybe these, I always hope it's a good bunch of, shitheads holding. Just knowing the potential that could be there. Chicken Jockey might have some legs. Might. All right, boys. I think that's it. I'm going to keep my eyes on this stuff. Anything spicy today, probably hopping back on live. Although I hope we'll go to the Minecraft movie. Hopefully I'm just gone for the day. We'll see. But, man, appreciate you guys hanging. Fucking awesome time like always. Stay tuned, in general, stay tuned. I've never seen a time like this. We've had, it's like, we've had FTX collapse. We had wild times here in crypto. They're all unique. The different like Black Swan events and whatever. They're all unique. This is one of them. This is one of those things we'll always remember this time. Good, bad, whatever. Like, it's just one of those moments we will always remember this. But maybe it's the time Bitcoin becomes something else. Feels like that's what's happening. It does. So yeah. Anyway, cool shit, guys. Have a phenomenal fucking day here. What just went for 288? Love it. Fucking love it. Oh, be good, have fun. Hey, check out this collection. For real. Go stare at Steady Teddies and learn the traits and just watch. I mean, I think you'll make some money if you do. Literally just watch all day long. Put it on recently listed when you get a good feel for it and watch some stuff come in underpriced and you grab it and just relist it and make some money. I mean, this is the kind of collection you can do that all day. You can probably do it for a week or so in it, right? Like, there's your alpha for the day. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, all that good stuff. Shit, I didn't even put up the socials today. Hang on, let's do that. We'll end on that. Okay. Subscribe. By the way, smash the like on the show, all that good shit. That was fun, though, with the intro with our little poll. I'm not even gonna look at the poll, but I like the spirit of it. But subscribe over on Inside NFTs over on YouTube. Again, streaming same place tomorrow. Same time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. And of course, you can follow me on X, Huda_idiot. Boys and girls, be well. Have a good one. Peace.